Hello and welcome back to another episode of Chronoroyals. This is a space where history, imagination, and art meet at a crossroad. Some of you already know me for royal commentary, reflections on monarchy, culture, and time. But this is about the art side of Chronoroyals. This is where I take people on time-traveling journeys through portraiture, where different eras come alive and where ordinary moments are transformed into something timeless. Here, I reimagine people in epoch fashion, Victorian, Renaissance, Rococo, Tudor, and beyond. Not to change who they are, but to reveal another version of them. I call the people I work with ChronoTravelers because each portrait is a journey across time, imagination, and self-discovery. And in this series, I want to share the heart behind that journey. So, if you're ready, go ahead and buckle up, relax, and let's travel time together. For those of you who may not know this part of my work, I love taking people on time-traveling adventures through art. I imagine them in different eras, different centuries, different moments in history. Through my work, I create portraits that place people into epoch fashion, allowing them to step into another time, another universe, another atmosphere, another version of themselves, not to escape who they are today, but to see themselves through history's lens. And I want to share something deeply personal with you. You see, creating this kind of art makes me genuinely happy. There's a quiet joy in it that's hard to describe at times. But you see, in choosing the era, the fabrics, the details, the posture, the mood, and slowly watching a portrait come to life. When I'm creating, time disappears. It feels playful. It feels imaginative. It feels like I'm building a small world just for one person. And when I finally finish a portrait, I get excited, extremely excited. Not because it's done, but because I know someone is about to see themselves in a way they may never have before. And that moment, that precise moment, that's everything to me. It's kind of like the same excitement when someone's fishing and the line bites, you feel that very first contact between the line and the fish. Well, this is exactly the same for me. That moment of magic right there is everything. That first contact, when I imagine someone seeing themselves in a new light, in a different era, that's everything to me. That's also why I don't call the people I work with clients or models. I call them ChronoTravelers. Because you see, they're not just receiving an image, they're stepping into a story, into their story. They're traveling across time, imagination, and identity, even if just for a brief moment. Every ChronoTraveler brings something different with them. Their presence, their energy, their quiet strength, and no two journeys are ever the same. I promise you this. And you know something else? Sometimes I feel like I'm the girl who never outgrew fairy tales. I never stopped believing that imagination matters, that stories shape us, that beauty can be transformative. And maybe it's because I truly believe this. I believe that everyone is a fairy tale of their own, just waiting to be told. That's why the imagination here is endless. There's no single era, no single right look, no single definition of beauty. There are only possibilities. And lately, I've been thinking a lot about why I create. You see, I'm not chasing attention. I'm not chasing trends. I'm chasing refinement. I want to perfect my skills, sharpen my eye, and bring my vision to life in a way that feels meaningful and beautiful. I don't feel the need to convince everyone to see the world the way I do. I simply want to make people feel good. I want to beautify people. And if you follow me on social media, especially on Facebook, my page exists to give you a glimpse of yourself, just in a different light, a different era, a different atmosphere. I want to show you versions of yourself you may not be used to seeing, versions that feel elegant, timeless, soft, and powerful. Especially if you've ever struggled with confidence, if you've ever felt ordinary, overlooked, or disconnected from beauty as something that's not meant for you. And yet you are beautiful. You just don't know it, or you forgot it. And the space that I create, this space is for you, not me. You don't need to be a certain age. You don't need to be a certain size. You don't need to be a certain type to fit in or to belong. You don't need to know how to pose. You don't need to be confident already. I take care of that. I take care of the magic. You just bring yourself as you are. That's it. You know, I've been creating custom portraits for quite some time now. And although it brings me great joy and happiness, as a content creator, I often wonder, why isn't this taken off? Why aren't people that interested? What am I doing wrong, or what should I change? And then I pause to think and ask myself, is this because it's a new concept? Is it because we're so used to seeing ourselves only through modern filters, modern trends, modern expectations? We all know time traveling isn't possible in real life, but imagination is, dreaming is. If we're already comfortable enhancing our photos, why are we not allowing ourselves to be reimagined in a different fashion, in a different era, in a different aura? At what point do we stop giving ourselves that permission, the permission to dream, to wonder? And obviously, AI is everywhere now. Everybody can generate images. But you see, not everyone uses it with care, intention, and heart. For me, this isn't about generating just images. It's about transformation. However, I don't erase you. I don't turn you into someone else. I work with your features. I study your features, your emotions. I study your lines, your eyes, your smile. I study every detail of your being. And then I take you into a whole different new light. I take and I work with your features, your presence, your energy, and then I elevate what's already there. You know, most of us have never seen ourselves represented as timeless. We've seen queens in history, muses in paintings, women in stories, but rarely ourselves. And Chronoroyals is about changing that. So while most people chase what's already trending, I'm having a hard time creating a new trend. But that doesn't mean that it's meaningless. It just means that it's going to take time. And I'm okay with that. After all, not all of us are given the same opportunities as Meghan Markle. I understand. Some of us start very small, and here's to hoping that someday the world will fall in love with themselves again, and there'll be more peace in the world. Again, I've said it before and I'll say it always. You don't have to believe in time travel. You just have to trust and believe in yourself and the little bit of stardust that I bring along with. Now, before I go, I want to invite you a little deeper into this world. If you'd like to see more of the art, more of the transformations, and more of the ChronoTravelers who have already taken this journey, I invite you to visit my Chronoroyals Facebook page and to join our ChronoPortraits private group, which I will link into the description below. That space is where I showcase the ChronoTravelers, their portraits, their journeys, their stories, and the quiet magic of seeing themselves differently for the first time and every time. And if you've been listening and thinking, maybe this is something I need, maybe I want to see myself in another light, maybe I want to fall in love with myself all over again, then I invite you to become a ChronoTraveler too. And when you step into this experience with me, I promise you this. You're not just receiving a random image. You're not just receiving a portrait. You're stepping into a magical experience, one filled with care, imagination, intention, and endless wonder. Nothing rushed, nothing careless. Only beauty, your story, and every possible transformation we can imagine together. So, if you feel called, trust that feeling. And when you're ready, I'll be here, waiting to take you on your journey, on your private journey to travel time with endless possibilities. Again, welcome to Chronoroyals, where every era is an invitation and every soul is a story waiting to be told. Also, I accept commissions, as most of you already know it. So again, if you're ready to take on this journey, just reach out and we'll make the magic happen. And as always, remember this. Here at Chronoroyals, you are the star of my show. Until next time, this is Vespera signing off.